our ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, señores and señoritas, amigas y amigos, welcome to En Fuego Podcast. And here's your host, the Man Slide.
Welcome to the very first En Fuego podcast for the 2015-2016 season. Just really quick, we got your boy Dark Slide up in Midtown, Massachusetts. We got your boy Cisco guy, the producer, doing the drops for us down in DC. So real quick, we're just gonna try to do this once a month. We'll try to bring in guests if we can. Just to recap quickly, last year, so Gifford won. In case anyone forgot, I did. Gifford won. Mikey came in second, as usual, and then Alpha Dolan in his first year came in third. So really good showing for Alpha Dolan.
I came in fourth.
Also, oh yeah, Cisco came in fourth. WNBA League Pass.
I think I came in 15th.
Yeah, you did, Mark. You had a really bad year again. I lost in the first round. I think I came in fifth overall, which isn't bad. Also shout out to Gifford for starting the En Fuego Twitter. That's actually has become really funny. When we first said, I was like, God, this is gonna be horrible, but it's like actually really good.
Yeah,
it makes me laugh a lot. I don't know if no one saw it. The exchange today with the Yahoo fantasy was actually really funny. They replied to him twice, and I love how Omar has had Twitter for 5 years, tweets once a year. At the Love Doctor doesn't know how to fucking use the goddamn thing. Like, I mean, Mark, you guys know what I mean, right? I mean, Omar is just so technically challenged.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good he hasn't figured out Twitter because then he'd have like eight tweets a day, and no one wants to hear that.
Yeah, actually, it was pretty funny today. I was texting Gifford, and I called him I called Gifford an artard. He goes, "Whoa, I'm not Omar." That was pretty funny that Gifford said that. But anyway,
rivalry week coming up then when they play.
I know. I'm actually playing Gifford this week. If I lose because Miritich hit like 1,000 threes tonight,
dude, he's hit like 5 already.
I'm gonna be furious. But anyway, let's get to the schedule. The rundown. We have. We're just gonna talk about worst pick. Talk about Dollargate. We're gonna marry, fuck, kill Gifford team like we did last year. We're gonna do this Obama opener at basketball game. And Fuego champ predictions, and then the outro. So to start off, worst pick, Dark Slide. What do you got?
So I picked out 3, but my El Numero Uno was actually Cisco's pick in Eric Bledsoe for $55. I just thought it was way too much for a point guard. Like, I get it's point guard, shooting guard, but you could have gotten Reggie Jackson for like 26. I just saw so many other guards going for so much cheaper. Cisco, do you want to explain yourself?
Normally, another pick, people wouldn't be able to explain it, so I don't want to go into too much detail. But in my defense, in the moment, if you looked at who was left on the board, who you wanted as your starting point guard, there was not many other people I wanted for what I was trying to build for my team. So I was willing to overpay because I picked Marc Gasol as my keeper that I had a little money to throw around. It was worth it to me.
True. Okay, that's reasonable. To me, it sticks out when you have, and I have other good picks that were guards that went, but when he costs as much as Klay Thompson, that stood out to me.
Fair.
And the other 2 I had Chris Middleton. He went for 36. I thought that was stupid. I don't know if he does anything else besides hit a couple threes. And then John Wall for 71 was pretty ridiculous. Like, he was getting up there where, like LeBron and where Durant was going to. I mean, he's probably going to have a good year, but that 71 was ridiculous.
I disagree with you, Mark. I think 55 for Bledsoe is pretty good. I think he's going to be an elite fantasy player, and he's shooting. I think that's pretty good. I'm not with you on that being that bad. My worst.
Crack.
What's that?
I said
that's true, but you've also come in like last place 2 years in a row. So.
That's also true.
All right, my worst is
I struggle with smoking crack, is what you're saying.
I struggle with this because I have Karl Anthony Towns for $38 as my worst, but it's from Angela, aka one of like the 3 weird people I kind of lump Dirk Knight Rises, Gove, aka Aussie Assassin, and Tommy Nugent, aka those weird three guys that people forget are in the league and no one pays any attention to. Ducharme's kind of that too.
We should call them the Wolf Pack.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, something like that. Maybe some. Is that a Game of Thrones reference?
No, that's a Hangover reference, you idiot.
Oh, sorry. Maybe they can be like the others then, on the other side of the wall, or.
All right. Well, you don't have to push Game of Thrones.
But anyway, it's a weird pick because Dirk Knight like had all his money at the end, and he just went bananas on Karl Anthony Towns. So like, pick, but at the same time, like, he had like $100 left, and he needed it. I don't know.
That was one of those instances where play the draft or the draft plays you. And because Towns went so late, like the time he went, he had to spend a ton of money to get him.
Yeah, and I just hate acknowledging anything those three guys do because it's like more fun to make fun of Omar and Matt Gifford and Wiley and all us three than those guys. But other than that, I thought Tiger, no, even though it was great, I thought 68 for Horford was a lot for Mikey. That's it. Any other thoughts? All right, so Dollargate. I'll go last.
All right. Well,
what do you got on Dollargate?
Wait, first off, what is Dollargate for people who aren't following the news?
All right, Dollargate. So what happened was I got Derek Favors for $1, and there's some people think it was a glitch. Some people think at the bidding. So Mark, what do you got?
I mean, I'm sure there were some glitches going on because there's no way 17 other people did it. Ridiculous. I'll admit, like, I fell asleep. I didn't hit bid. I was sitting there, Favors came up, and I was just telling myself, do with this guy, like, maybe I'll, like, upbid him later to make somebody get into a bigger number, but I'm not going to bid on this right now. I just ignored it, and I was going back to, like, I think I was something. I was hungover. Yeah, then I saw him go. I tried to click it, like, when there was 1 second left, but I missed it. So I can truthfully say I sleep, but I can't believe that 16 other people didn't hit bid.
I had nothing prepared for this, but I think that's what it was too. Is that nobody was like, he was on no one's radar, and everyone was getting ready for their next pick, and it just like slipped. But Manly, are you going to settle this for us? What actually happened?
Well, all right. Well, the thing is, like, I'm fairly certain it was a glitch. So what happened was, I nominated Favors because I knew he was a guy that people would probably spend a lot of money on, and someone I didn't want. So I nominated him, and immediately I went to another tab to like check Twitter to check the Pats game or something. And all of a sudden, like, the noise goes off, and I looked. Brown later drafted Derek Favors for $1. It had to be a glitch because it wasn't. It's like 8 seconds, right? Something like that. It had to be a glitch. But oh man, is it my fucking year, you guys? I'm keeping Brow. I got Klay Thompson for $55. I got Derek Favors for $1. It's good to be me, you guys. It's so good to be now. I'm gonna win the fucking league finally. I can't fucking wait to get the money and take Snapchats to Mikey every day with that $160. It's good to be me, guys.
Yeah, what are you gonna spend it all on? You're gonna spend it on like Zero Sprites vodka and like I don't know, Rosie's lime juice. I don't know what you'd make something you would spend it on.
No, in the most manslide move ever, I'll probably pay off my credit card bill that's been lurking for about 2 years. I'll be like, yes, I can pay off my credit card bill.
I can just hit
anyway,
man guy.
Moving on, we got Mary Fuck Kill for Matt Gifford's team champ. Darkslide, what's your MFK for Matt Gifford's team?
All right, so MFK or KFM? I have it as KFM. So
it's an FK. That's what it is.
I'm saving who I'm marrying last, so I'm
all
killing
right.
Tristan Thompson for sure. I freaking hate Tristan Thompson. Like, him going 4th overall in his draft, he doesn't do anything. All he does, he's a stat eater, so if you give him minutes, he's just going to, like, balls are going to fall to him to get rebounds. He doesn't score much, just anything outside of 10 feet. I just think he sucks, so I'm killing him. The guy I kind of want to bang is I put Paul George, And for like 2 reasons here, and one of them might not be real, but I don't care. Like if the rumors spread, like then that probably means you're good at something. So one, there's the rumor is that Paul George shebanged Roy Hibbert's wife, or at time fiance, now wife, and wife or fiance is just digging you. That just probably means you know what you're doing. So I kind of, I didn't want to like trust him obviously because he's doing it at the same time. He's got to be good at it. So the other one was that he banged a stripper, and if you look at the picture of the stripper he banged, she's pretty hot too. Like, I had what he had. Like, I'll be like, what is it? I'll be Eskimo Bros with the stripper. That'd be kind of cool.
She wasn't a stripper. She's a cocktail waitress that lived in Miami, and she's like not a stripper. Just clearing that up.
Yeah, well, so she's probably loaded. Do you know the girl, or you know a girl that knows the girl?
It's in the group last year, but yeah, my coworker's really good friend.
What's your coworker look like?
She's middle of the pack. But anyway, yeah, dude. And when it happened, my coworker told me, she was like, "You're never gonna believe what my coworker just told me." She was like, "Do you guys know this basketball player named like George?" Paul and George Hill. Anyway.
And then I'm marrying Damian Lillard because he's got 3 goggles and he hits game winners and he's smooth as F. So I want him.
Wow,
So
that's
my
an
KFNF
interesting list. I really struggled. I'm marrying Emmanuel Mudiay just because I can't picture myself marrying any of these other guys. Like I don't want to marry Jeff Green, Ed Davis, Willie Cauley-Stein. I feel like Mudiay just has a lot of potential, and I'm willing to roll the dice with him marrying. Fucking Chandler Parsons. I mean, come on. Like, I would invite him up to NYC. Like, he'd probably get an Oak, which is like
he ginger?
Chandler Parsons?
Yeah.
He's a ginger.
He's not.
I don't think he's a ginger. No, he's not. He has like brown hair.
Yeah, he's got brown hair.
Well, regardless, we would like go clubbing in New York for a weekend and be fucking awesome. But like, apparently he parties like all the time, and I don't want to like that. And I'm killing Pekovic. Like, fuck that guy.
Yeah. All right.
Sko, any thoughts?
No thoughts. I think those are great choices. To each his own.
All right, so moving on, Dark Slide. Explain this Obama opener tonight, the Bulls game.
Yeah, he's at the Bulls game.
All right, so explain you're sitting next to Obama. So situation to Obama at the Bulls game.
Yeah.
At the United Center is where they play, I think, and you have to choose what you would say to him. So what would you say?
Yeah, so I just saw some randos sitting next to Obama, and I was like, what would your opener be if you was sitting next to him? So I came up with a bunch of options that I think would get a conversation going. I'm just not sure what kind of conversation would get going. So these are all like, you say it, and then there's an awkward dead silence, but then you come back and you say your next opener, and you just keep forcing. So my first one is, who are you voting for? My second one is, and I might need to explain this more, but is, do you pee through your zipper or do you pull down your pants to pee? I got into a pretty epic discussion about that with my friends because I'm not really sure what the right thing to do.
It kind of depends on your fly, right?
Yeah, we've kind of gone 50-50 on it.
It's like,
however,
like dress pants, you're in a suit, you definitely unzip, but like jeans, you're pulling down. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I'm the opposite because
I don't want to retuck my shirt in and stuff.
Yeah.
Next one was kind of like a whole string where you just say, you start sniffing and you go, "Do you shart?" And you said, "Oh my god, that smells terrible." Now I can't stop thinking about chocolate pudding. But then, again, awkward silence, maybe Barack says something like, "Oh, I can't believe they just scored," and then you need to say something like, "Oh, your breath smells." The other one is when he shows up, you just go, "Hey, you're that Republican guy." After that, I was gonna propose a MFK of Tupac, Biggie, and Jay-Z to him and see who he picked. I feel like that'd be an interesting answer.
He is a Jay-Z fan, from what I understand, big time.
The other ones I have is "Damn, your wife's hot." You're lucky Tom Brady wasn't running for president during your elections. Can you make your tongue touch your nose? And then my last one is, do you use Viagra?
That's an interesting
So those
question.
are all my
I thought who you're voting for would be pretty good.
yeah.
But are we sure, like, I mean, the guys next to him got to be, like, Secret Service agents, like, there's
I
no
don't
way
know.
he's just sitting next to, like,
people.
there's no way he's sitting just next to guys, like,
He was sitting next to like an older woman.
she might be, like,
He also wasn't dressed very nice. Like kind of scrubby. And she wasn't wearing a jersey either. Who sits front row and doesn't wear a jersey?
who sits front row and doesn't. All right, so moving on, we got champ predictions. Dark Slide, who's your favorite this year?
I picked. I hate who I picked because I know it's not going to happen. I normally don't like these teams, but I picked I'd Kristaps that, which is Shane's team.
Oh my god.
All Shane does is trade offers. Anyway, I picked Shane's team because he's got Mike Conley, who's pretty legit point guard. Zach LaVine as like kind of his backup point guard and backup shooting guard. And he's supposed to be starting in Minnesota, so I think that's pretty legit. He's got JJ, which is Joe Johnson. He's got the Alphabet, and then he's got Tobias Harris. I think those are like three good small forward and power forward. His bigs are Dirk and Jonas Valanciunas. I think those are two solid bigs. And then his backup bigs started at power forward by like halfway through the season because I think the other Mooresboro is going to get shipwrecked out of Patterson. Yeah, Patrick Patterson, who's going to start in Toronto. So I feel like that's pretty legit too.
And
The last guy he took was no. Go ahead, Manley.
Say, like, do like 10 slam dunks in the NCAA tournament in 2010. Remember
He
that?
hit two. But yeah. He IR'd him, and Jabari's supposed to come back in November. So I feel like his team's just going to get better. The only place where I feel like he wasted money $15 he spent on Porzingis. So that's what I got.
His team's pretty good. He has Dirk, who I really wanted now that Amir Johnson's on the Celtics now. I don't know, Tobias Harris, like, he's got a really, really good positional flexibility, it seems, like all his players. So, I mean, guys, come on, like, I'm the favorite. I have the best team. Everything's coming on Manslide. I got Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, Tarek Favors, Redick, and Robert Covington, you guys. Come on. Come on.
Your team's all going to get hurt. It's just going to happen. Starts with a brow.
Yeah, so I got Tarek Favors for $1. Whatever. Haters gonna hate. Manslide's gonna slay. Before we end, the fucking IL slot. First of all, we gotta make a conscious effort. People are calling it IR. People are calling it IL list. From now on, no one ever call it IR in fucking Fuego. Okay, that's not what it is. That's just gonna drive me crazy. Also, for people wondering, I posted that FAQ today in the league, but like, apparently you can't put someone. I actually go on the team's injured list in RL. There's a lot of
I didn't
L's
see
going
that.
on.
I get all my Fuego news from the breaking
I'd
into
be freaking running that Twitter feed. I'm the Twitter guy. That's stupid that Gifford has it anyway. So yeah, so I can't put Robert Covington on IL because the Sixers have him stupid. He has a sprained MCL. He's not playing. But anyway, that's all I got. Matt, you guys got anything else to add? I think we're gonna wrap it up.
No. I'll send a link to mailbag. We'll do the mailbag next week, or whenever we next do this one. That's all.
Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah, one more thing. In Fuego, guys, we're doing a mailbag. So submit your questions. If question box me, Cisco, or Mark, don't post it on the league because then everyone will see the question and that's stupid. So inbox us like on Facebook or just G-chat at me. All right. Is that it, guys?
Yep.
Yeah. If anyone else
Alright.
wants to do segments for the show, let us know. Otherwise, we'll be back at you.
All right. Right back at you. Outro time.